Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm in the middle of a run, well, the tail end of a run. And I'm in the spot where it's on, I think, Sensonte and a little bit past my neighborhood. Um, and anyway, I don't know the exact street, but it's this little greenbelt area, kind of like where my old house, the Ethan Allen house, was. All I'd have to do is just go past the driveway and there's a whole green belt. Anyway, I had to sit down and rest. I was running the whole time. I didn't stop. There's like a little creek and then there's some street. I forget the name of it. I took a picture though because there's this beautiful magnolia tree and it's unfortunately it doesn't look too healthy right now. But anyway, here's the green belt. I don't know if you can see over there the entrance, but there's some bamboo over there. And again, there's bamboo by my grandfather's house. But anyway, I would walk Banjo down this green belt spring of last year. And I don't know, it's just nice to get in nature. And look, there's nobody around me except for the occasional car. But anyway, just checking in on y'all. Taking a little break from my run. Hope y'all doing well. But, oh yeah, about the magnolia trees. That one neighbor who in the live stream, again, when I was hanging out in the garage, went through the back alley with her dog, leashed. I don't mind. I hope y'all don't mind this all right here. Anyway, I have my thing unplugged. Anyway, reference the poem that I wrote at a really bad time. Her magnolia tree is doing great. I posted it today on my Instagram. But the magnolia on this street, which again used to be my run, but I've been running a lot and drinking a lot of water, so now it's my short run. But anyway, so the magnolia tree there, it doesn't look like it's doing so good. I took a picture. I'm gonna post on my Instagram. There's a magnolia tree on the house that I still got my eye on. There was a moving truck, and I posted all of that on my Twitter, but I don't know what went with that because like the same car is there and nothing really looks moved around. Nothing's torn down or anything like that. However, the magnolia tree, again, there doesn't look very healthy. I don't know what that is. Why magnolia trees? I don't know. They just, again, these people just want to be destructive. That they're building a charter school on Stonehaven. Cut down all those trees. Oh my gosh. I don't know if people are intentionally ignorant or unaware, but a big part of San Antonio's charm is that there's a lot of trees and greenery. Just go down the Riverwalk. But like I said, a lot of San Antonio's charm is that there's a lot of trees everywhere. It doesn't matter, you have a big house, small house, you got a tree in your front yard or backyard. At least that's how it used to be when I was growing up here in San Antonio. Anyway, I want to talk about also So they're building that new charter school. There's not really a sidewalk over there. Again, I guess it was because it was all trees, just a lot of trees, an open space. There wasn't, I don't know who owned it. I don't know what kind of business deal that was, but I'm gonna find out, trust me. But there's no sidewalk over there. I go running on Vance Jackson and take the turn on Callahan. There's this roadwork sign right in the middle of the sidewalk. So I can't run on the sidewalk because there's a roadwork sign on there. So I step off the sidewalk. Oh my gosh, there's a bus. Big Via bus. I have to stop and let the Via bus turn because I don't know if they see me. I run down Callahan, turn on Stonehaven. That's usually how I start all my runs, whether they're short ones or long ones. It's nice out here. I'm able to be calm. Anyway, run down Callahan, turn on Stonehaven. That's so cute. No sidewalk. But there's, again, a lot of construction. It doesn't even look like they're trying to build a sidewalk when you're running with traffic on Stonehaven away from Callahan. But on the other side of the street, they're doing something there. I'm not sure what. Again, I posted that on my Twitter at some point in time while I was running, so I don't know how good the footage is. Again, anybody can just take a drone or whatever. But anyway, no sidewalk there. Tons and tons of cars, or not tons and tons, like at least 5 cars or so drive right next to me, real close. I mean, maybe if you're in a car, it looks like you're kind of farther away from a pedestrian, but when you're a pedestrian, that's not how it seems. And then I get even more frustrated when I'm looking and there's no cars coming, no ongoing traffic. It's just this one car driving real close to me on Stonehaven, right next to the charter school that's being built, and no sidewalk. So I take a new route today. I turned on, it's not called Goldsboro, it's the street before Goldsboro. I forget the name, but anyway, that's where I want to have, that's the house that I want, and I want to build a pool. It's a nice corner spot. It's by a lot of greenery on the other side of the street. And it's kind of a bit on a hill a little bit. So when the sun sets, you can just see a really pretty skyline. That's what first drew me to that house. Of course, I talked about it, and me and my husband have a lot of plans. We had a lot of plans, and we still have those plans. For a pool there and to have some good times there. Anyway, so I did a new run today from Stonehaven. Took a left. Then I ran down Powhatan, and then I took a right on Litchfield. I'm gonna wipe this camera, it looks a little blurry. Took a right on Litchfield, ran all the way up. And again, they get really territorial around Litchfield and Stonehaven. There's a stop sign, it's like a 4-way stop, so I don't know what's going on there. And that's actually pretty close to Connie's North Elementary, the elementary school me and my sisters went to. Some people were there. 2 people were walking. So I turned a right on Stonehaven from Litchfield. I was like, okay, I'm on an incline, I'm running up Litchfield, I'm gonna stop at the stop sign and take a break. There's people at that usual spot where it's just usually not a good part on my runs, my long runs. And so I'm going down Stonehaven, and I say, oh, there's a car. I don't really want to stop by a car. And keep going, keep going. Then there's this white Tahoe, a newer version than the Tahoe I used to drive. And it just takes a turnaround. It's going one way, takes a turnaround, like right behind me. Keeps going straight, and then talking to somebody who's in their garage. And then I see this sign like, road work ahead, another one of those signs. And then I took a picture of this, like, it says it's a city project. Again, I'm gonna post that on my Instagram. Something about sidewalks. There's pretty much a sidewalk on both sides of the street there. And it's far enough away on Stonehaven, it's not close to the charter school. I don't know why it's so blurry. Production quality. If you're a libertarian from Kentucky, you have better production quality than this. And apparently whenever I try to upload my videos, there's like some sort of lag, like voice lag, amongst other things. Now, right now, when I'm looking at the video, I look very blurry. I don't know why. Anyway. There's like a sidewalk project. So basically, all on Stonehaven, from Callahan, almost all the way to Colony, Litchfield, which again, Colony's North Elementary and Colony's swim pool. Literally catty corner. Like diagonal if you're looking on a map. Which again is disturbing, to say the least. But anyway. So I think to myself, like, I don't know what you got going on to be against me and my family. There's no reason there should be a sidewalk sign there. You're telling me the city is investing money in that? So what is that? To me, to the best of my perspective, that's intimidation at minimum. And depending on the certain context you take, that's terrorism. And they're proud to do it too. Using a Tahoe to take a turnaround right by that sidewalk sign. I don't know what's wrong with some people. You know, it's one thing you make bad decisions in your life. It's one thing to have years of regret. You know, but it's quite another to live the life of a terrorist. You know, I always think like, it's like I'm watching true crime or something. Like, you look like a normal person. If I was in any other circumstance, if I wasn't in my situation, I wouldn't think two things of you. But anyway, that was disturbing, and I guess I just had to vent that out. My running break is 15 minutes long. Surprised I have that much space on my phone to do a video. Anyway, I guess I'm all rested up now. I had enough alone time. Look, it's San Pedro Creek. Just kidding. Anyway, just had to share my frustrations with y'all. There's one thing I wanted to say and I just forgot about it. Let's see, talked about the trees, talked about terrorism. I guess if I'll remember it, I'll have to just put it like in a Twitter video. I don't think it was that big of a topic. Anyway, what a nice space this was. Back when I used to walk Banjo like half an hour twice a day. I'm gonna take him down here. And now I just walk him around that little cul-de-sac. Just because that's enough to deal with. Anyway, thanks for taking the time out of your day. Thanks for listening. I hope y'all find time to work out. Whatever it is, kind of workout that y'all like to do, find you like to do. All that. And I hope to talk to y'all soon. My husband right next to me and my family too. Anyway, I'm gonna get some water. Papa John's Pizza just passed by. I'm gonna drink so much water. Oh my gosh, so thirsty. Anyway, now that I'm out here, I'll show you how this looks like. Between Dove Shadow. That street over here. It's in Sunday though. Anyway, I'm gonna run home. Thanks for listening and all that good stuff. Talk to you later.